Yeti or something? Guess he's talking to his wife or taking care of a kid. So been a hot minute, but from what I remember, and thankfully for recordings, you all went out and did some research, took care of some personal things, and are now back in the Esterbel Kingdom. Basically awaiting to meet it back up with Lumien, so you guys can head off to Pentecost Island. Correct?
Basically. We're hoping to avoid more racism from the dwarf.
Good luck on that. And it's not racism; it's speciesism. He just doesn't like dragons.
Or undead.
And undead. Well, undead's technically not a race; it's a creature type. So.
I mean, never mind. Where the hell is...
Yeah. If you want to have this debate with him, you're more than welcome to.
I mean,
fun.
Jasper's like, I'm not. Look, I'm just getting paid and getting away from this guy. That's what his mood is.
Yep. So you're back in the village, town, capital. Is there anything anyone needs to take care of before I forget?
Well, okay, I can't. Okay, I've taken care of. Let's see. I got this stuff from Amundus. We did the research on the dragon, maybe game show, and we learned that a gold dragon might have lived there, and we learned about the old the places it went, and we're waiting for Lumien to turn up the boat, so he gets to decide when we leave technically. So I guess I'd meet up with Lumien to see how the boat's coming along.
So you meet back up with Lumien. You're at the Cohenlith embassy, and he's there. He tells you basically everything's pretty much ready. It's gonna be another day or two before they're gonna set out. They're waiting on just some last minute supplies and a couple of paperwork to be signed through the Eswell Kingdom to get the ship over there without any problems. But Lumien would say there was a guest for you guys. He says he knew you guys and wanted to talk to you all.
A guest. You
He
guys know?
nods.
You guys know who that could be? I'm assuming you two are with
Be
me.
one of like 50 people.
I know, but who would follow us all the way out here?
Lumien said no, it's a local.
Oh, might be him.
Who?
No,
Oh, you're super quiet, Reese. I'll turn you up.
he says the prince.
You're like maxed out on my end. He says something about Prince. Oh, that's way better. Oh, hell yeah.
The
Well, you'll be correct. In a waiting room is a half elf standing there with his goblin servant.
Hey, glad to see you're not Pirate Chow.
Glad to see you're not Pirate Chow. And he looks at Torb and you're alive.
Somewhat.
Yeah, I thought you were dead. Did you guys hire a cleric to bring him back to life or something?
Well, the thing is, he still is dead.
He would raise an eyebrow at that, looking very confused. And what do you mean by that?
Dorb, can you take off your helmet real quick?
I still look normal.
Oh, I thought you had like a sunken corpse eyes for some reason. I
No,
think
he
you
has solid black eyes. That's it. That's
Yeah.
like the only. He has paler skin, which for a fur blog isn't much of a difference. And his eyes are just solid black.
Okay, is solid black like a known thing in the universe or not?
Well, no. So typically undead have like fogged over eyes and everything like that. Torbane's the only undead you ever seen with solid black eyes.
Okay, he's undead.
And who raised him as an undead minion?
You're gonna have
Merrick
to,
asks, seeming very, very puzzled and slightly worried.
you're gonna have to ask Big V about that.
I'm from Black Snow, and I made an agreement with Vecna.
Merrick would pause for a moment, thinking, "Are you fully sentient?"
Ask me a question.
Well, I asked you a couple already. I'm
And
just
then I've
making
answered
sure
them.
that you are still you and not a zombie sitting here to send out a plague or anything.
No, but I can control them.
So long as you obey the laws, no problem with you being here.
Don't worry,
Isabel,
he's very like concerned about just keeping him to himself mostly.
the goblin will be like, "Is he house trained?"
I don't. I didn't meet him before he was undead, but he was an adult when I met him, so I assume so.
Merrick will be like, as you know,
I-
Isabel's
I grab the local vase that's in the area. I try to pee in it. It doesn't come out.
As you're attempting to do so, like several people are like, "No, stop! What are you doing? Don't do that!" You don't get very far, but the point is made. Merrick is like shielding his eyes so he doesn't see anything he doesn't want to see.
So
Yeah,
how's
I lost my train of thought there.
so how's being a princeling going?
He sighs and rolls his eyes. Boring. But I came to talk to you all because, well, if any noble enters our kingdom, we know about it. So where's your friend?
Oh, he got seasick.
He looks at you like just flatly. A Triton that gets seasick. That's a first.
I mean, Triton that's a royal in East Goldak is also a first, if I recall correctly.
Okay.
Triton that's a royal in East Goldak is also a first, if I recall correctly.
It is. Yes. Tritons haven't had a official royal in their distant generations, but I don't judge. I don't really care for a lot of stuff, in my opinion.
Yep.
I came by because I wanted to talk to you all. I haven't seen you all since, well, the pirates captured us and all stuff. That was such a fun day. I
Yeah,
actually felt like an adventurer back then.
yeah. I still want to know what the hell was up with that Cordson guy, since he shared a name with our one.
He just shrugs. All I know is they're pirates of Umberley, and they go around and they rule the southern seas.
Hmm.
But they're too scared to come up near our waters. We'll blow them out before they can even English words. They would not even be able to lower their anchors before we blew.
Why'd you call it English? I thought we were speaking common.
Shush, that's the DM.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. Okay, I'm not gonna do that again.
Dumbass.
I just want Ragnar to listen to this recording to hear that we called him said he got seasick.
I think you put it in quotes.
Yep. I'll put it in quotes later.
So.
Okay, so you have anything in particular you want to discuss? It's your highness, right?
I'd rather not use that title. It's boring and comes with too much privileges that I don't like.
All right. So what do you have in mind? You looking for more adventure or something?
Possibly. But I just wanted to talk to people I haven't seen in a very long time. Ever since that fiasco, my father has basically grounded me to the city. I've been stuck here. So.
Oh, that sucks, donkey dick.
It sure does.
Donkeys exist here, right?
They do.
Okay.
Although most get eaten here in Estabel by the wildlife, but they're around.
Yeah. Well, we've just been over here because we got contracted by. You know anything about a dwarf who named? Did we find out his clan name? I can't remember.
I think you did, but I don't remember if I gave it or not.
I don't think he said his actual all I remember I looked back to the recording, all I could find was he said my clan, but I don't think he gave us a name of the clan.
Yeah, because I don't think I have one written down. So
yeah. Do you know anything about a dwarf named Lumien? He's from around here, right?
he's no, he's not.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Reese.
I was to say he's from Poland.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just here to try to find that hammer.
Okay, here, let me phrase it this way. You know anything about dwarves in the past near the island of Pentecost?
There's a whole bunch of people who go out there. It's a training ground for all walks of life.
Well, we got this one client named Lumien. He's looking for a hammer.
Yep, I've seen their paperwork. They have a ship. They're trying to earn passage through our waters and stuff. So it's work, paperwork, it's bureaucracy. I hate it.
Yeah, but without it, there'd be no fun to have by ignoring it.
He shrugs. Eh, I have to follow it, sadly. At least while I'm here.
Okay. So, any other particular reason you called this, or you just want to chat and drink?
Chat, drink, see some old friends, see what you guys are up to. No.
Frankly, the fact
Typical
that we
week.
nearly got you killed makes me surprised you consider us friends.
Oh, it wasn't technically your fault. It's just the Umberly pirates, they chaotic bunch of assholes. As I said, you're the last people I saw since I've been grounded. So, I just want to see how the rest of the world's going for the eyes of an adventurer. Anything crazy you all four been up to? I also see you're missing
Kier.
her druid.
Kier, how many NDAs are we under?
He went to go find milk, never came back.
He looks at you, Torb, like, oh, that's sad.
Yeah. What's worse is he was kind of becoming our little fish our Triton friend's adoptive dad person.
Hmm.
Then he left it to me for some reason, which I will never understand.
I thought he ate people as a crocodile. That's not very fatherly.
I mean, cannibals have fathers.
Also, didn't your Triton friend want to try to kill us or something like that? I forget exactly how that went down.
He
Something
was
about killing everyone and ruling the world.
It was a chaotic week.
Also, he's chilled out a lot since then. He found religion.
Oh, good for him. Having a faith is enlightening.
How are those?
Oh, you're talking about from your escapade?
What,
You asking
Merrick, the one
Merrick
that
or you asking in general?
Merrick, as he's or his cards in this
Merrick will be like, that was you.
allegedly.
Well, good work. It's still going. There's a lot of gnomes, a lot of bodies. And to think we were estimating they've been working there for at minimum 20 to 30 years. It's a big fiasco. My brother's in charge of all this stuff, so I'm not too worried about it.
How many brothers do
He starts counting. He's like, wait, do you mean official brothers, or do you want to count the bastards as well?
I suppose how many? What spot in line for are you? A more apt question.
Well, we're not sexist, so the women get a chance at the crown as well. So technically, I'm in 11th.
Okay.
I am the third youngest.
Still have to deal with all the people.
Absolutely, I do. Because I'm one of the legitimate ones. My father's not embarrassed by my presence.
I didn't even want to ask about the ones that are embarrassed.
He chuckles. Like, some of them are fun.
I know, but let's just say I've had to deal with fun people, pointed glare at Torb.
One of my brothers, he's the third eldest and wants nothing to do with the crown at all. Oh my god, he dabbles with fey magic.
Oh.
The unseelie
Or
kind.
Fae?
Fey, F-E-Y, fey. The unseelie kind, or to be more.
That's... Ooh.
If you know anything about them, that should explain a lot of why he's one of my father's least favorites.
I would be careful with that if he's doing that more often.
Oh, he's just having fun. He won't do anything to me. Now, one of our sisters, that's yet to be seen. Big old Brady Bunch.
Sorry, you just remind me of a good Power Rangers line.
Yep.
You know the one I'm talking about, don't you?
Pretty sure I do.
It's like, I've missed so much good evil. World War II, the Nazis, the Brady Bunch reunion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he shrugs. Anything I can do for you all while I'm here? I do have a title and all that stuff that I rarely like to use.
You guys have anything you want to do?
I was just gonna ask if you. Or it was gold, right?
Oh yeah, good idea. Do you know anything about a gold dragon on Pentecost that likes game shows?
I know about dragons and I know about gold dragons, but I don't know any about what a game show.
Yeah.
If you're going out there, I wish you best of luck. Not many people come back from there.
Well, don't worry, we're mostly professionals.
He would choose not to answer.
Well, let's see. Do we have any what is I'm actually not that familiar with Estrabel. What's your kingdom's main thing?
Well, Estrabel is two things. One, as you could tell, we are known for our chaotic wildlife. We have a lot of portals, and do you know of the Weave, correct?
The magical force that runs through all of reality and lets us cast spells?
Yes. And do you know about the planes?
Only 3 of them in particular.
Well, you know of them in general.
Yeah.
There are spots all over across the world that have weakened barriers between the magic Weave spills over into our world and affects it, and vice versa. Estrabel is known for their more Feywild and chaotic weaknesses. So we have a lot of bestial monsters that are rampant. That's why people like to come here so often, because there's strong monsters, rare herbs, etc. We're kind of the last frontier of what used to be the wild of this world, claimed and conquered by man.
Alright.
Some humans gave us the nickname of the Wild West.
I feel the urge to put on what music was I thinking of? Weird West music from Shadowlands, Deadlands
I was thinking
RPG.
more like Firefly music, but
Yeah, Firefly would work. Too sci-fi though.
Firefly is a Western sci-fi. All right, come on now.
I know. Maybe I should put on Cowboy Bebop music then.
Netflix.
Don't. The only weirdly good part of that was Jet sounded surprisingly like Bo Billingsley, the guy that got to play Jet. He actually got to sound like Bo Billingsley. I was kind of surprised. Did you watch the whole thing?
I didn't. I watched the first episode. I'm like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah. Go watch Arcane to wash your mouth out. Okay, but alright. Well, Merrick, since you're bored and we're in town and we're waiting for a boat, how about we do something really stupid with your royal privileges?
And what are you insinuating? Remember, I can't do anything too stupid, otherwise I'll get in trouble.
Have you ever... Okay. And I pull out my alchemy supplies. Do you know I can use this on wine?
He would smile at that. Oh, I think we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Okay, montage of us having a fucking pub crawl with Jesper enhancing the drinks.
Jesper, Torbane, and Kier doing a pub crawl with a noble and his goblin servant.
Everyone okay with that?
I don't get drunk somewhere, so okay.
I take that as a challenge. Can I try to make an alchemist brew that can get an undead drunk?
Give me a alchemist check with disadvantage.
Okay.
And describe to me your process for this.
17. Okay, since alcohol is about blood content moving and it gets through to your liver, I decided to try to take some bits. I take some bits of liver from creatures I have. I use it to kind of make a almost a liver vaccine, so it bypasses the liver entirely and goes right into the bloodstream. And then I put an adjutant in it, so that coagulated blood gets like uncoagulated and makes it so the blood flows through further, so it can carry it to the other blood and get you more drunk in your bloodstream.
Alrighty. Torb, would you take the drink that Jesper offers you?
Yep.
Hey, give me a con save.
Ah.
For the first time since you have become undead, you're drunk.
Oh darn.
It's like and also I keep it away from Merrick, because if that's enough to get an undead drunk, I assume we would just kill a guy outright.
Oh, absolutely. You would know if any person other than Torbit drinks this mixture, they would die.
Can I put lethal alcohol in my items?
Shh, you get 2 doses.
2 doses of lethal alcohol. Okay, I'm writing that down.
Torb drank one of them.
Yep.
You're gonna cause everyone to have AIDS in this area now.
What'd you say?
He's gonna have everyone start having AIDS.
Alcohol doesn't
Why?
cause AIDS.
You're mixing blood.
I don't.
Okay, but
I didn't mix blood. I mixed an adjutant to make your blood uncoagulate, so you get drunk faster.
Oh, okay. I got it.
An adjutant is not blood. It's more. It's a thing that. It's kind of like a thing that would heat up your blood so it doesn't coagulate properly.
it's a blood thinner.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. So we're having a. Let's see. What would be a good montage song for this? I can't think of a good montage song for getting drunk.
You all do a pub crawl in celebration, guys. Going to possibly die in Pentecost.
Yep.
And do a pub crawl with this noble man. But it's a very fun night. You do see a certain bartender cleaning a glass, and he seems disappointed that Mr. Triton Royal isn't there. But he still serves you all some drinks and stuff.
Hey, you want me to give Ragnar a message?
You know, if you want to, you can just tell him I missed him.
Are you like crushing on that dude or something?
Russian? No. Our relation's completely platonic.
Alright.
But if you tell him I do want to kiss goodnight, well, I won't say no.
Okay. I think he's dating someone though.
Is he now? Oh, that's sad. Well, good for him, though.
Yep. Okay, I'm feeling bad. Can you guys talk? I feel like I'm the only one talking in this session. I'm stuck with the 2 least talkative people.
So we're doing the pub, right?
Yes, we are.
Rob him blind.
If you don't drink, Reese, that's against the rules.
I'm trying to think of like form out like that. I'd say you should get Yonti.
You're gonna go out as a Yanti. That's fine. You're still gonna get blasted, probably. Drink after drink poured down your throat by Merrick or other random people.
Yeah, got an image to keep up, you know.
Exactly.
We can't let the assassin be drunk, but we can let him be drunk as a snake.
Are we
Yeah.
doing con saves here?
Oh, absolutely during con saves. So just wait,
Okay.
let you guys talk it out for a while.
Yep.
So Jesper and Kier gave me con saves. Torb already gave me one.
Eh.
As Torb apparently slams into a door frame, taking a chunk out of it because he's wearing, armor and shit. Kier, you're able to keep from blacking out, so you keep your wits about you at the very least. You're drunk, but you're, you know,
Conscious,
yeah, exactly.
coherent
Yeah.
enough.
Jesper, you being the mad alchemist that you are a man who would absolutely test their own product.
Yep.
So you take a reduced version of the stuff that you made for Torb, and you're just done. Like halfway through the night, Torb's just carrying you at that point.
We are the pirates who don't do anything.
You would all wake up with hangovers, and you're not in the capital anymore. Up.
We're doing a hangover session. Yes.
You're not in the Kingdom of Esterbel anymore. You're like in a small town on the outskirts. Torb, you wake up and you see there's two women next to you. One is an elf and the other is human. Here you wake up. You're not a UT anymore. You're now a dragonborn with blue scales.
Understand.
And Jasper, when you wake up, one of your fang teeth is knocked out.
It'll grow back.
I look at my knuckles to see if it's like in my arm.
No, it's not. No, nowhere on your body. Also, Kier, Rasul is graffitied with like markers all over him and everything, and he has at least 3 pairs of bras on him. Several
Nice.
beads, several sets of beads. Merrick is shirtless.
Okay, Merrick's still
And-
here. We're good.
Yeah, Merrick's there. He is shirtless, and instead of his rapier, he has a giant empty glass beer thing. You know, those are like really long ones. Yeah.
Oh, he's a beer bong.
Yeah. Well, not a beer bong. It's a just a giant, really long glass, really tall plastic thing.
That's what a bong is.
Is that what it calls? Beer bong? Okay.
It's
I was
it's
thinking
a
like
it's a bong for
You-
beer.
I think they're called boots or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, he has one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what
You're in
you all
Germany,
wake
you
up
have not
to.
done DOS boot yet?
I have not because of COVID. They're still like halfway locked down here.
Yeah.
Even if you're fully vaccinated, there's only certain tedious to get to do stuff out here. Yeah, I've drank out here. Like I've gone to a pub, but like I haven't like done any like partying or anything like that. That's not my playground. What else? What all happened would be around you? So you're like I said, you're in some random tavern. Major hangovers. You each have one of those things happen to you. Yeah, that's about it.
I look at the girls beside me. Are they awake?
They're cuddling up next to you, half asleep.
And I asked them, I said, and I point over to Chris and said, he paid for, right?
Hey, oh no, Mr. Torbane. You paid us well enough last night.
Is it didn't come out of my pocket then?
How much gold lighter are we?
Oh, well, I haven't gotten to that. So you check how much gold you're missing, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see here. How much gold do you have on your people?
Oh boy. This is
Sheets.
gonna miss a lot of gold.
I'll start with. You're gonna be missing roughly 200 gold.
Oh shit.
Jasper?
Okay.
Yep.
Better than I thought it would happen.
Remember, a gold is a lot.
Yeah, I know.
You're-
I know
you're
gold's a
missing-
lot.
Here, you check your pockets. You don't have any gold, but it's all converted into silver. You have no gold coins, but you have 650 silver pieces. And then Torb,
Yeah, with a person who doesn't sleep and has a passive of 20.
yeah, you're not missing any gold. You actually gained 50 gold.
Here's the thing. Do me and
Damn
Torbane
right I
have
did.
enough blood flow to actually do stuff?
You're hungover.
No. Oh yeah, we have enough blood
Oh.
flow. I was asking, are we undead? Can we get boners?
Well, you remember you gave him a
I-
blood thinner last night.
you're
and
right,
that
yeah.
pumped blood through him.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like.
That's
That's
right.
why I did that.
Okay, yeah, that's right. We figured out how to. Oh wait, did we just commit necrophilia?
You
oh
know,
no,
my
Mr.
dad-
Jesper. We don't judge.
I mean, like you'd be the necrophiliac, 'cause I'm the one who's dead.
What last night you want?
a mad perspective, really.
If anything, you all were very alive.
What the fuck did I do?
Well, you paid
made
us to not question anything, Mr. Jesper.
You made us undead Viagra.
Yeah. What? That's going in quotes, 'cause that's a fucking phrase.
That's a phrase and a half. Oh my god.
I just imagine Park seeing the quotes and going, "What the fuck happened?"
Yeah, no, he's gonna have questions. He's definitely gonna watch this first half of this thing. Merrick would wake up and he's like, "Oh, wait, hold on. Here, where's my sword?"
I'm gonna check my bag of holding for a sword.
So you open up your bag of holding. You already checked your gold for everything, but now you're looking for items and everything. First thing you notice, your +1 scimitar is gone.
No, I already sold that.
Oh, you already
so-
got shit. Never mind. Ah, man, I'm gonna make a funny joke. Some random item,
That's just
Ah, okay, never mind. Don't worry about it.
yeah.
So first things first, it's bag of holding. It's just a giant void of items that just float around. But as you're looking through it and everything, items fly past. And there's a few other extra random bits of broken furniture and stuff in there. Couple other items. I'll let your imagination choose of what's in there and what's not. I'm not going to say it for the sake of recordings. And you would see his rapier in there.
I'll toss him it.
Like, oh, thanks. I gave it to you whenever I went to that one bar. We weren't allowed to have weapons. He would try to sheath it, but it clinks as it hits the glass that's in the sheath, and and he pulls it out, and then he puts his rapier in. He looks around. He's like, "Where's my goblin?"
Where are we?
Oh, Mr. Kia, you're in one of the taverns outside of the.
Like the country?
No, the king, the capital. Sorry, the DM book.
Oh, actually, what is the capital called? Did we ever run that out?
I'm 90% sure the DM said so, but hold on one
Yeah.
moment.
Well, we're hangover.
I can find it.
Hold on one second here.
This guy.
It's announcements. Driska, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Driska. Yes.
Okay. Wait, we're missing. We're missing We're missing your goblin friend.
Yes, we're missing my goblin. Where is he?
Where's the sound coming from?
I roll over.
Yeah, Torbain rolls over and there's a goblin underneath him.
Is he alive?
He goes, "I'm alive."
Well, aren't you lucky?
Master Merrick, please never again. Let's never. No, we won't speak. Just no. He's just holding his head. His eyes are closed as he's he crawls off the bed so he can not be crushed anymore. He just lays there on the ground.
The fuck did we do?
You weren't down there when these two were and I were.
No, it was after all that. Yes. It was you went out to get some water and I thought you were, leaving, and I got in, and then you laid on top of me and went to sleep.
That's good.
No, I wouldn't be anywhere near you that night.
Okay. Well, glad to see everyone's alive.
Yes, it's live. Yes, I wish I wasn't. Quite so, Eric said. It's like rubbing his temples.
Well, we couldn't give you an adventure, but this is the closest we could get to.
Oh, yes, it was a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie.
Good, because I can't even remember what happened, so I'm glad you remember it.
He like gestures to your bird thing. He recorded some things. I don't know. You said he could do that.
I'm going to delete that before I even look at it.
Russell says deleted.
Thank you.
Error. Corrupted file can't delete.
How do you not delete a corrupted file? You can't access corrupted files.
He just shrugs.
How do you do that? Your wings aren't never mind.
Look, Joel had a crazy night too.
True.
As he's decked out with brawls and margarita beads.
You can keep the beads, lose
Or
the
Mardi
bras.
Gras.
Mardi Gras beads, yeah.
You can keep the beads, please lose the bra.
He just like shakes them loose.
You think the dragon will like beads?
What?
Well, I figure if we're gonna be parlaying with a dragon for this hammer thing later, maybe he'll like beads.
Also, Torb, your little dragon familiar, he plops out from like underneath your like beard or whatever you have. He also looks very drunk or a hangover.
That a boy, like dad.
I forget. Did you give him a name?
Yeah, his one head's Herbert and the other one's Pervert.
Oh yeah, Herbert Pervert. Yes.
And he's
Forgot
already
about that.
and he's already scarred Lumien, and Lumien still doesn't know I'm undead.
For something I was like, it's not Howard. And, like I don't know why Howard came to my mind.
Maybe because Howard Hughes, 'cause Herbert.
Maybe.
No, wait, that's Hugh Hefner, not Howard Hughes.
Same difference.
Well, we can't really go to the boat without Ragnar, so you guys have anything you wanted to do in particular in town?
What do you mean?
Well, we're waiting for the boat, and we're gonna wait for Ragnar because I don't think we can go face a dragon at our full party capacity.
You would know he has his own boat.
I mean, he can come on his own boat, but will he?
Probably.
You ever said
What are you asking?
or they're like the settings out of character?
Oh yeah. I thought I left the other end of the setting zone with you, because I thought the setting zone only linked to the captain dude.
What do you?
I don't have a setting. As far as I'm aware. Ragnar gave you.
Oh, you're right. Oh, yes, now I remember. Yeah, I remember what's going on. Yeah. I should have a stone from Ragnar. And just say, so I'm just gonna contact him, like, look, we might have to go to the island early. If we do, I'll tell you about it. So we're gonna check the boat now and see what happens. So I'm gonna go. I guess we're gonna go find Lumien while we're still vaguely hungover.
Okay. You all walk back to the capital city. As you like walk out of the tavern owner just looks at you all. She's a very large and older man, and he just has his hands on his arms crossed. He just looks at you all like, "Well, did you all have fun?"
I mean, if I remembered it, I might be able to tell you honestly, but I can't.
Look at how trash your foyer room is. Yep.
He just frowns. He's like, "You," and he points at Torbane. "Hey,
Can I throw him 100 silver?
you can." You throw the money to him. He opens the pouch. "Good enough. Get out of here. And if you ever sleep with my daughters again, you won't walk out here alive."
Oh,
Those were. Oh! Is your. Wait, I thought they were half elves.
They were.
And this guy's a normal human?
He is.
Okay. Your wife's an elf?
She is.
Huh.
You'd be glad she's not here, otherwise you would be dead.
What
Eh,
type of like? Do they look like any like half specific elf? Or
High elf.
even better.
Or sun elf, high elf, whatever that equivalent is.
those are both things, actually.
Yeah, I know, but it's like there's like 1,000 elves. Like, come on.
I know.
There's snow elves, there's dark elves, there's drows, there's wood elves, there's sun elves, there's high elves.
And
There's,
and
like,
remember
it's-
astral
like
elves.
and remember in
Yeah.
Skyrim where dwarves are technically elves and so are orcs.
Exactly. You got the fallen elves.
I go to the bartender after he tells me that these are his daughters. I look for the out of the two, the prettier one,
Hmm.
and I throw him 100 gold and says, "You can put this on my tab for the dowry. I'd like to buy your daughter's hand in marriage."
What?
What?
Did I
He,
miss
like-
something last night?
Merrick, it's also like, did I miss something last night?
Oh no, I'm using my blessings. I found someone who's attracted to me.
He looks at the money. He's like, do you want both of them?
Yeah, just he looks at the two of them. I pick the prettier one and point to her.
Hey, just shaming the other one on the spot.
He takes the 100 gold. He's like, all right, Jessica, bye.
I
That was easy.
okay, but like Torb, I need to ask you a question. What the fuck are we gonna do with the civilian? We're going to a dangerous situation. Are we supposed to take her on the boat with us?
You can come on the ship with us.
I know, but like that's not the main issue here. Like where's she living? Are you gonna be like are we having a wedding? What's going on?
We can do that later with Woon at Ragnar's house.
Okay. So she's just gonna live with you for the time being?
Until we get her to Ragnar's, yes.
Do you have a house? I forget.
I have a fort. Or like a gladiatorial arena.
Yeah, not the best place for a wedding.
You're just gonna look American and like, I think I might need another drink.
Merrick nods in agreement. And he glances at the bartender, but like every single bottle's empty on that wall. He's just like, maybe not here.
Yeah, we're going to go with Jessica, her name was, right?
Yes, it is, Mr. Jesper.
God, I cannot wait to just type out the TLDR summary for this, just to see what Park says. We made a dead Viagra, Torb got married, or Torb found a wife. Oh,
He's
what?
engaged.
This is the Hangover.
This is the fucking hang. We're literally just playing a D&D version of the Hangover with more zombies. So an improvement. Oh dear lord. Okay. So that's happening. So, and Jessica, I was like, I'm just gonna ignore this actually. Like, Jesper's just gonna be like, I don't see this. I don't know what's going on. This is not my problem. Kier, could we just go do something simple? Like, you're a criminal, right?
Literally.
Yeah, literally.
I
I
mean,
will know I did just free a slave camp.
just because it's criminal doesn't mean it's bad. The law isn't the definer of morality. I mean, if the law said, dude, if the law was always good, slavery would still be the thing. because that means slavery's good.
Pretty sure slavery is actually illegal.
Wait, legal or illegal?
Illegal.
Yeah, well, that's
America
what,
would be like, yes, it is.
that's what I'm saying. But in some places it's legal, right?
America, I'll say yes. In some places it is.
Yeah, but that's the point I'm making. It's like you can't use the law to define what's good or bad.
Rosalie and Ramsey are two known places of slavery.
You kept America having slavery, you dick.
It's not inaccurate.
He clarifies, well, they're more indentured servants versus slaves. Rosalie is like absolute just straight slavery.
I know, but like I'm just kind of my internal like patriotism is going. You kept the America parody of still having slavery, you prick.
Absolutely. Well, it's indentured servants, so it's legal. It's legal
AKA
slavery.
prison system.
Yeah.
It's the prison system.
All right, we're gonna avoid politics. Anyways, moving on. Moving on.
Oh, dear
Moving
God.
on.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so I would rather do maybe crime than this right now. Is what my point.
You guys, we have a prince here, right?
Are you kidding me? That makes it easier to do crime.
Or, since it's the place of much evil beast, I do know a lair of an evil beast.
Nearby?
What, a day or two travel?
Yep, near enough.
Want to go kill a beast, Merrick?
It's a bone creature that's been plaguing your lands for years.
Merrick shrugs. There's like a dozen creatures that fit that description.
Well, we can. Well, it's something to do if you want to. I mean, hell, Merrick, it's an adventure.
I can't leave the kingdom technically. This is probably the border of it.
Is question is that you're in Festival?
No. Like the capital city.
Oh.
Drizna or something.
Exactly. Uzga, yes.
How about ignore that rule?
He says, as much as I would like to, I sadly can't. Few things I can't.
With armed guards at your side, who just bested this large hydra that was plaguing 4 villages of yours to the south.
Again, it's not that I don't want to, it's the fact that I can't.
Ooh, magical binding?
More of the king's orders. It's technically magic, but not.
I think.
Like
I
magic's older brother.
Like, I whispered to Kier, it's probably like our blood thing. Can I cast detect magic as a ritual?
And
Okay, I want to test detect magic on Merrick.
okay, you sense a lot of magic out of film.
Like,
you get
Do I just get sense of
get
like
the
curses?
following schools. Hold on. Detect magic only tells you if something is magical and the school's magic. So,
Okay.
you would detect abjuration. You would detect enchantment, and you would detect transmutation.
Okay, can I focus in on the enchantment thing and see if I can like make a check to identify what it is?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Ah, come on!
You are unable to determine anything more than the fact that it is an enchantment.
Yep. This is a bit over my pay grade, sadly. Don't know if I can do anything about it. Actually, do I even have a spell that can dispel magic? I do not have dispel magic.
I would prefer if you didn't cast spell magic on me. Several magic items, and as long as blessings that I would not want to removed even temporarily.
Okay. Well, I guess that's the difference then.
And if you're trying to remove whatever bindings on me, it won't work. It's not magical.
Is it technological?
Have you ever heard of a boon before?
Yeah. It's like I whisper again. It's like our blood thing.
But it's the opposite. It's known as a bane.
But Bane's right here.
No, bane without a Y.
Oh. Okay. You'd think the opposite of that would be called a bless.
Boon and banes.
Why does it sound like a comic strip?
There was a comic strip called Bone, and
I know the comic strip Bone, but it just Boone and Bane sounds like a fucking like a classic gag comic strip about, for some reason, two lawyers. I don't know why. Okay. Well, that's shitty on multiple levels, but alright. Well, do you have to get back to the palace soon or anything?
as long as I'm within the capital's reaches, I am fine.
How long are you gonna be?
Yes, is all he says.
Man, going on that pirate trip must have been a big fuck up, huh?
It's not really a fuck up. It's just the fact that I wasn't supposed to do it in the first place, and I got caught.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got caught doing something you really shouldn't have done.
I shouldn't have. Just wasn't really approved to my father's side. Adventuring is seen as dirty work to him.
A lot of people have become kings adventuring, right?
Yes, including my father. He just doesn't want any children. He likes not doing that.
Seems kind of hypocritical, okay?
Absolutely is.
Controlling.
Maybe we should have a chat with your dad. Maybe we could help convince him.
I have a question. Do you have any resistances to psychic influence?
I can make some.
No. Do you have any natural resistance against psychic influences?
Not particularly.
Then telling my father no would kill.
What?
King is he?
Huh?
King is he?
Oh, he's a great king, very benevolent. But when it comes to his children, he rules that iron fist.
Other pro-
He's a very lovely king. Like, he can separate his family from his kingdom and his personality. He does it all the time.
So,
But when
But-
it comes to his family, he
Okay, but
is the
saying no, if he tells me no, if I ask him to do something, it will literally kill me because of the force of the no.
yes. No, it's more like pauses. You tell something to my father, and you demand it. For example, like, "Hey, Mr. King, we want you to release your son from his punishment." He will laugh at you and either kill you unintentionally, or you may escape alive. And again, it's not that he doesn't want to kill you. It's just the fact of he is very powerful.
is this Bane thing like something he has to act deliberately, or is it just once you?
It's a. You ever heard of a dog collar before?
Ah,
Like, look in our room from last night to see if there's any of those in there.
No, there's not. If I leave the influence of the capital city, bad things happen to me. I won't die. It would just, be very, very, very. And eventually I will die if I don't come back.
This seems like a bad way to bring up new kings.
Again, I'm not within line. He doesn't think I'll become king because he knows. He just, I'm one of his.
So what about the prince that is gonna become king? What does he do?
Well, that is my second oldest. I don't like him personally. But he is good. If my father ever dies, he will become king.
Okay. I was wondering, like, how is he been trained properly? Like, it feels like if
Oh, absolutely. All his favorite children.
Okay. Just feels like an odd thing to be able to if someone is going to be ruling country, never be allowed to say the word no.
And
No,
also the
Hmm?
Kingdom of Monster not being Monster Hunter.
Again, my father doesn't have any problem with monster hunting. It's the adventure life of me leaving Esterbell, going to foreign lands, foreign waters at that, and going into Umberlee's temple.
Does he have something against the goddess of the sea in particular?
Oh yes, everyone hates Umberlee. She's a bitch.
I mean, I know she's the bitch queen. No, like literally, like she's called the bitch queen in 5e.
Yes.
That is one of her actual titles.
It's the fact that I went there in such a, how do you put it, in such a unsafe way. But I didn't want to have an entourage of guards following me. I wanted to do things my way without even my influence or family's coin.
Otherwise,
I got an idea.
He prefers his children doing things to the fullest capabilities that he can offer, which includes highly magical items, blessings from the gods and other beings, things of that nut.
Okay. So now I have a question for you. What if
I
you
haven't.
had a trusted amount of people that the king
Mhm.
approved of and let you adventure with?
More than likely, he'll say no because he doesn't approve of you. I'm
Like,
not saying you're not very capable, but you're not very well known.
it's like I thought we were famous enough to get sent on a world-saving mission. That was I thought the diplomats would have heard of us. There was a
So
diplomat
the
from
reason
Esterbell,
you
right?
guys are training to get to that point.
Yeah.
What you
There
guys
was
are doing.
there was a diplomat from Esterbell that heard of us, right? Though.
Well, there's a diplomat from every country at that meeting in Osgard, and not because they heard of you, because they were summoned.
I know, but like dude, we are getting any reputation from that. Because like I got the reputation for House
Yes.
of Mundus.
Well, remember, this was supposed to, that the whole entire mission was on the down low, not public knowledge.
It's like,
because
okay,
we're
how
currently
well?
training
Yeah.
for like a kind of debate.
Yeah. How well do we trust? Let me discuss with my friends. Guys, how much do we trust Merrick?
Check him. How
Vibe
much of a
check?
snitch he-
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can do vibe check.
vibe check of how much of a snitch.
Go for it.
17.
On a scale of like 1 to 10, probably like a 2.
So yeah,
Okay.
So long as you're not doing anything like inhumane, he doesn't care. I mean, he literally partied with 2 undead.
does he even know I'm undead?
It's safe to assume.
Well, I can't assume anything
At
when
least now he does.
we've been traveling with Lumien, who can't tell still doesn't know I'm undead.
Yeah, but it's just between a prince of a kingdom versus a random scholarly
That's the
dwarf
thing.
who's
He's a
racist.
scholar. He's supposed to be smart.
Yeah, but he
Yeah,
didn't
but
like
he's a book learner, not of experience.
streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Book smart, not streets.
So here's my question: could we ask? Okay, Eric, we're gonna give you one thing. Ask your dad to his ask his ambassador that went to Asgard a while ago about us. It
And
might
he
help out.
raises an eyebrow. Uh-huh. Okay.
That's about all.
Can.
That's all I can tell you because I'm pretty sure they cursed the paper we signed.
Okay. Well, I will get to that when I can.
If you like, the offer just stands. And besides, we could always use more clientele.
I wouldn't mind going off an adventure with you all. Be easier if we had a noble with us to ask for.
Indeed.
I
But
was trying
I-
to beat her in the bush with all that, but you know,
Oh, I
that's
know.
in the bag.
I know. Ragnar's like Oh, you're talking about yourself or Ragnar? I'm kind of confused.
Both. Ragnar is a noble. He can
Uh,
ask for a noble to travel with him.
Him carries more weight.
Exactly. More than all 3 of you find.
I understand that.
And I don't
That
mean
is
in
preferred.
general, I meant to my father.
Yeah.
If Ragnar, whatever his new name is, um, he could go to my father and be like, "Hello, how many requests? Blah blah blah, bells and whistles, party favors," and then there's a good chance I could travel with him. At least throughout Estabel.
Yeah, it sounds. Well, we'll see what we can do. For now, though, do you have anything else, any other business game with us? Because we got to get ready to get going on our trips.
No, I don't want to hold you back, but if I get any more additional information about that request of yours, I will send you a message.
Thank you very much. Well, yeah, I hope you enjoyed our brief time together, Merrick. We will talk to you
It was
later.
very much fun.
Yep.
And the little goblin is like, "I hope to never see you again."
What is your problem, little
so-
man?
I feel as though you said that last time we saw you.
Yes, and they will say it every time.
What happened? Okay, so why do you hate us so much?
Don't respect the master with proper respect. Not a single Your Majesty or Your Highness coming out. And of course, like, Merrick's just rolling his eyes, like, I don't care, blah, blah, blah. You know, he's just.
It might have. Goblin, I asked him if that was the proper protocol. He told me not to worry about it. Are you asking
And it
me?
doesn't matter.
Are you asking
Don't
me to defy the words of your master?
Yes! He doesn't know what he wants.
Wow, you're a prick,
Well,
aren't you?
Just gonna
Yes,
look at
I
you for-
am. It's part of my training.
Goblin. Guys, 11th in line, right?
Like, out of character, he does, but you gotta remember how, like,
Mhm.
not servants, but, I guess servants, yeah. You know, they're trained from, like, childhood
Yeah.
and stuff. So, you know.
Well,
No, nowhere, little goblin. You can be Merrick's +1 to my wedding with Jessica.
A wedding, that's perfectly fine. We can always do wedding. So long as you.
by the way, is she still with us during all this shit?
Oh, she's just standing there, like her arm draped around her new husband.
How much taller is he than her being a furblog?
Several feet.
So
Or
is
not
he
several
like?
feet,
So
like several inches.
okay, inches. I'm just imagining. Is she's like just draped around his fucking
Orc's like
forearm?
7 foot, right?
Like 7 foot.
She's like 6'5".
Ah, okay.
6'4". She's half elf.
Any woman, yep.
I cannot believe I'm one of the
That's
shortest
just
members.
all half elf.
I cannot believe I'm one of the shortest members of the party at 6 feet.
No, Kira's shorter. He's 5 foot something.
I said one of.
Oh.
I just
Well, I
said.
think I'm pretty sure Park went with like an inch taller than Batman or something.
Yeah, he did.
I think he's like
Exactly.
6'4". I think he's 6'4".
Something sounds like something Park would do. All right. Are you guys gonna head back to Lumien?
Do you guys have anything else you need to do?
Nope.
Well, at this point, you go back to Lumien. He looks at you all. He's like, "Good, you're just in time. Paperwork's approved. We can all leave."
Good. We got another person coming with us.
That's fine.
Okay. I didn't know if the paperwork was gonna would be a problem or not.
Always just approval for the boat, and all that stuff. So long as this person's with you, all it doesn't matter.
Okay, we're good then.
Morden Spear is waiting in the docks for us all.
Morden's sphere?
Sphere, not sphere. It's not a circle. Ship.
I know,
Not ship. We need sphere. That's weird.
I know, but your pronunciation is terrible.
Well, I'm a dwarf. The dialect influence.
Ragnarok was better.
You've met Ragnarok.
Yeah, he's a fan of mine.
Interesting. I've met him 3 times.
Is he that? I'm guessing he's really famous.
Famous, yes. Crazy, absolutely.
I mean,
But he's genius.
how often are genius and crazy part of the same thing?
That's very true. Anyways, go to the ships. I'll meet you all down there very soon, and then we can head off to Pentecost.
All right. So, okay, actually, what is it? Because I keep hearing Morden's sphere.
Spear, S-P-E-A.
Morden
Spear.
Spear.
Okay, spear. Okay.
Yeah. like spear breaker.
Okay,
Yeah, more than
spear.
spear.
Yeah. Okay, just making sure I have that.
We head down to the docks. It's a normal day and stuff like that. You all just mosey on through. Jessica's wide-eyed and bracing her new life with her undead husband. Still like Torb, I love you. I just want to let you know that.
I have a song for this.
I'm sure you do.
But which one? 'Cause
And
I actually have 3 separate songs about fucking corpses.
I was not playing any fucking corpses song, please.
Like, should I play zombie prostitutes?
Anyways, there is one ship that stands out among them all. A massive 3-sailed ship with primarily dwarven workers, and you can see on the side is the ship's name, Morden Spear. It is covered in like this bronze-colored plating and stuff, yet it still floats perfectly fine. You all get on the ship, and a couple hours later, you all set sail to the west toward Pentecost. Lumien would tell you you all be stopping at one of the forts known as Fort Ronux, and from there, you as the party are on your own. And we move on to the map.
Oh shit, the map.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon.
I know you zoomed it in, but damn.
Mm-hmm. Puts things in perspective, doesn't it?
I mean, it does, but also the map pixelated as all hell.
Yeah, I know. Shh. Alright, I screen capped it.
Let's just call it like, okay, so the fog is making everything low resolution.
Well, it's very hard to map out this island.
Hmm.
So you're over here at Fort Cronux. And Lumien would tell you all to go to the last step to hell. It's an outpost with a bridge connecting this small island to the bigger one. And that's where you're able to get to the island. All up to you all what to do at this point.
Before we head off, anything? The island.
Lumien will tell you he'll wave a hand. You can get all the information at the outpost.
So we're going to Fort Cronus.
No, you're going to last step to hell. You're
Oh.
at Fort Cronus. You're over here right now. This is where you are at. It's
Oh.
very. You see this fort that you are on is more tall than it is wide. With dozens and dozens of battle mages, arbalists. You see teams of like flying creature knights and stuff like that. Everyone ready to like slay any beast that flies from the island toward Esterbel.
All right. I think one of the generals or one of the like captain people. I say
Mhm.
I'd like to purchase some lodging for my future wife.
He would look at you. We don't hold civilians here. If you want to buy lodging for adventurers and stuff, you go to the outpost.
Okay. Where's the crew of the ship going? Are they staying on board?
They are staying here on the island and waiting for your return.
Right.
Lumien will tell you they will wait 1 month, and after that, they will presume you're dead.
I will give Lumien a token of good faith. Protect Jessica, and I will ensure that we bring back the hammer.
Give me a persuasion check.
Well,
With
considering he
disadvantage.
knows I want to take it, so
Just give me a persuasion check.
Now here's the question: is Lumien attracted to him?
deathly afraid of me.
He would.
You'd be surprised
Think
how
about
much
it.
people have fear and horny together.
He would look at Jessica and look at you. He will make an insight check. Just real quick. How attracted are you to?
To me, to her?
Yeah. Like, are you actually attracted and in love with her, or are you just looking at her as like a trophy wife? Trying to get like a vibe check of your newfound relationship here.
Mix of both.
Okay.
Do we even know what
Do
she looks
you-
like?
Well, what'd you say?
We don't have a
she's-
reference of it, if that's
like,
what you're wondering.
The DM didn't prepare this far ahead. All right, come on
But
now.
Understandable.
He would make an insight check. I'm asking you, DM to player. Are you actually going to come back for her, or are you just going to give her up?
No, I'm coming back for her.
Cool. Because he rolled really high, so I was making sure his insight check was correct. He would nod, be like, "All right, we'll keep her safe. If you don't come back in a month, we'll drop her back off at Druzga and leave her there."
Fine.
That's gonna give you a little wave and a kiss goodbye for good luck.
I bow.
The hell happened in that room last night? Never mind.
Perhaps you should save the video. Yes.
It's still on there, apparently. He couldn't delete it because it's a corrupted file.
You can't delete it. It's there forever.
Maybe this.
Maybe we'll watch it one time later, but we are beyond regret.
Make sure you have Ragnar with you so you can see what happened.
We're not fucking showing it to Ragnar.
That's fair.
Show him what he missed out on.
Dude, this is our Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Rasul.
It really is just the hangover. We even have like the photo album.
Yeah.
Figured that would be a fun little. Anyways, so you all heading off to Last Step to Hell?
I guess we can, dude.
Right.
Sounds good.
So it's about between the two. So the map isn't true to scale. So, but getting from the fort to the outpost takes you only a couple hours on foot. There is a straight. Well, I say straight, it curves, but there's a main road to get there. There's a lot of people on the road that you pass by leaving. Most of them have scars that are healing, limbs missing, things of that nature. People going to the island or to the outpost either have like large caravans of supplies. You have your cart and wagon. So yeah. You eventually get to the outpost, and it's very lively and a buzz. You wouldn't think of this as an outpost. You would think more of it as a chalked up little town. There's a lot of buildings and structures of various architectural designs. A lot of people selling things, a lot of people buying things, a lot of people looking for others to group up with, things like that. The two big things to keep in mind about this place is the bridge. There's a bridge to the northwest of the camp that connects this place to Pentecost. It opens only once a day for an hour. If you miss the bridge time, you gotta wait until the next day. That's what they say. It opens for an hour. It takes about half an hour to cross. If you miss the time, you're stuck on the other side. Unless you want to swim. And the other main attraction of the place is the auction house.
Auction house. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. An auction house is where every single day they hold auctions from all the items that were brought in for the either chunks of beasts, life beasts, items, knowledge, maps, anything and everything that was gathered that day is sold that day. It's well known if you get something in the auction house takes 20% of the profits. You keep everything else. If your item doesn't sell, you still have to pay a fee. But they said it's well known. Like if your item doesn't get sold, that means it was just trash. Like it was just like a piece of stick off a tree or something like that. Almost everything is worth something. There's a whole bunch of other little shops and everything like that of various clans and families who selling their own things that they gathered, choosing not to use the auction house. Information booths, couple of places to get some drinks and food, and a very, 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 very large and profitable healer's tent.
That's about the best we could do.
Or the auction house for information on the dragon.
All right. So auction house or ship? I blanked out. Auction house or merchant type places?
Im-
Information booth is probably the best place. Why would you go to the auction house for info on a dragon?
Because they sell knowledge. But we go to the cheaper one first.
Yeah, let's go to the information booth first.
Right, you go to one of the big information booths. You would see there is a orc sitting there. He looks very disgruntled and annoyed, but he hands you a little pamphlet. He's like, "Welcome to Last Step to Hell. This is a freebie piece of information about the island. Hopefully you don't die. If you want to buy anything else, it costs you." You open the little pamphlet, and it's like a little brief history of the island. Basically saying it's where all the big bad monsters are. It's a very chaotic island. It's the last untamed land in the world. Many people enter it, few ever leave. And it also gives you a brief history of Esterbel's role with the island. There's 4 forts that protect the, Esterbel and the rest of the world from the island. Some interesting things to keep in mind about that place. First things first, the types of creatures. Hold on, I'm about to sneeze.
Gesundheit.
All right, thank you. Whew. There's dragons here, which is very obvious to all of you. Secondly, there's dinosaurs. There's also various plant life, both sentient and living, and both your normal plants. Ruins of various different types. So, see ruins, he says, explore it. More than likely to find some treasure that has yet to be taken. If you see a ruin that has markers out front of it, that means it's been fully cleared. So don't waste your time.
All right. Seems simple enough.
Last thing last, be careful of other people there. There's adventurers, but there's also criminals. People go here to flee the law.
Understood.
Don't trust everyone you see. We don't judge who enters and exits Pentecost because it makes you either kill a bad creature, and that's one less thing to worry about, or it makes them stronger, and now you have a better fight. Win-win for everyone.
Well, except the people get eaten, I suppose.
That's their fault. Should have been stronger. My nose.
Did we ever get the name of the gold dragon we're supposed to kill?
Nope, we couldn't find one.
Okay. So I approached the guy and says, "We're here looking for hunting a gold dragon."
Gold dragon. I see. There's several on the island. Actually, well, there's lots of dragons, lots of metallic dragons, and then a handful of gold ones. Gotta be a little bit more specific than that.
Jasper?
Dragon that likes to run game shows.
He's like, we don't know any gold dragons that run a game show.
Gold dragon ran a game show, and I have handed the map about the appearances we saw.
He's like, he raises an eyebrow. There's no gold dragons in part of the area. He said gold dragons are over here. He points like the southwest. Well, metallic dragons.
And
there.
what is over here?
Ah, well, those are the gem dragons.
Oh, maybe it's not gold after all.
Yep, he says that whole entire peninsula right there. He like draws a circle right here.
Yeah.
This is the whole entire gem dragon territory. This over
Do you
here
know?
is the chromatics, and then over here, metallics. Also, that'll cost you 100 gold.
Okay, that's... Well, Torb, you asked the question. Or are you broke?
He reaches into his bag of holding and pulls out 100 gold.
Orc takes it. Thank you very much.
You want to ask another question, or do we now waste time?
Well, we got Gem Dragon. Maybe that's the one that actually has the horde, and we were wrong the first time.
That comes out of Lamian's pocket, by the way.
Layman's not here to offer his pockets.
No, he says he's gonna.
Oh,
he basically means,
later on in life.
He basically means he's gonna steal it later. Is what he's saying.
He's currently in debt. We ask about Gem Dragon over there.
Okay. So what do we know about Gem Dragons that are in these locations we found?
Are you asking the orc?
I'm asking the orc, unfortunately.
He said, all right, do you want the general knowledge, something specific, different prices, different questions?
Okay, we want. Do you know about a Gem Dragon that does game show shtick?
I do.
We want information on that one.
Alrighty, that will be 100 platinum.
Platinum.
Okay.
4,000 gold.
Oh, fuck.
It's becoming a very expensive hammer here now.
How
I pull
how
out my
much is
bag of
the
holding and
location?
I count it one at a time. I'm like, "You got? How long do you got, buddy?"
I have all day. Do you give him 1,000 gold?
I give it to like 337, and I like shit, lost count and start over.
He's patiently waiting.
Wait, do you actually have 1,000 gold on you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh. Oh, okay. I'll pay half. You pay half, Torb.
Right, that works.
Yeah, we both pay him 500 gold.
He takes the money, pockets it away, and he's like, alrighty. There's an agate gem dragon there. One of the older ones, actually. He is a gem dragon who loves information and knowledge. He runs a game show to test your knowledge, and he gives you a reward based off your results.
Okay.
It's Pitrix. He's probably one of, if not the smartest dragon on this island.
Is his horde sizable then?
Oh, it's probably second, if not third largest horde on the island.
It's probably. Oh, this is probably the one we need.
Very old dragon, ancient at the very least.
I read Mount White is Mr. White, and I thought, are there drug dealers on the island? Let's look at the map.
Oh, you want to know about Mount White? Oh, yeah,
No,
Mount
no.
White is.
No, we are.
Oh, no? Okay.
Well, we pay. Wait, can I get it for free?
No.
I thought it might have been included in the dragon package.
No, Mountain White is not in the dragon territory. And you didn't get the dragon package, you got the Pitrix package.
Do we have to pay for outside?
I could tell you it's a landmark. It's a giant lake. Anything more than that, I will have to.
I just assume it's super dangerous and it's something stupid. I don't want to pay this
He
guy any more
shrugs.
money.
Also, with the game show, you have to earn your right there. The dragon tests both your physical might and your brains. So you have to go through a dungeon. Once you get through the dungeon, you'll meet the dragon, answer his questions, survive, and you'll get out with a pretty penny.
Hmm.
If you do really well, you'll get a boon. Citrix is a very popular dragon to meet.
That explains why he has so much knowledge.
Legend says he has the boon of knowledge himself from Agma, the god.
I wonder if that Ragnarok guy knows him.
Oh, you met Ragnarok.
Is he one of the Heavens 12? I thought he was just a random dude in this universe.
Oh yeah, he's one of the Heavens 12. Yeah, they come here all the time.
Okay, I couldn't remember if he was actually a member of the...
Well, these days they don't, but they're well known for being one of the people who climbed Mount White the furthest.
Oh, it's one of those mountains.
Who was that? I forget who it was. It was one of those 12 that made it the furthest. They made it very high up by them, as a group, but there's one of them at the top. Some sparkly pants one. I forget its name. That was years ago.
The Bard?
No, not a bard.
Part of me feels like this was just going to be a plot setup for something else.
The human.
Yeah, he was human. Definitely human.
Oh wait. Figure one. Did he have an axe?
No, not an axe.
Oh, the one where the only piece of clothing is a parrot.
Well, okay, well, I think we got all the information we're going to need about Pitax. Or Pitrix.
Pitrix. Pitrix.
Pitrix.
Yeah, there you go. Close enough. And that's all the information we have on him. Oh, real quick, before I forget. Word of advice. Don't kill him.
I mean, we weren't planning on it.
Try to. Good, okay.
I mean,
Yeah, there'll be a lot of people angry at you if you kill him. Oh my gosh, so many people.
I know.
Whew.
Although our employer's going to be one of the pissed off people.
Oh. Yeah, a lot of people want him dead.
Our employer will be not that he's still alive.
Yeah, I don't understand why he wants him dead so bad. Doesn't seem like such a bad dragon.
Well, bad and good is very morally with him. He's a dragon of knowledge. Morality doesn't exist. He will kidnap you and kill you. He deems you stupid.
Fair enough.
Make sure you answer his questions correctly, or you will die.
Is there anywhere we can, is there, a study session area on the island?
No, there's not. Well, there's information booths, as he gestures. But the questions he asks is random. They're all factually correct questions, and they're not going to be something out of the blue like how many hairs are on the head of, I don't know, the king of Asmodeus, something like that. But it's, they're questions.
Wait, Jesper just had a moment, is Asmodin, actually related to Asmodeus in canon? Or is that something that's not?
It's Asmodeus. I don't know why I said Asmodeus.
Because it's wait, maybe it's actually a hell dimension.
That would be from Sierra. They have the connections to the Hell Planes. And the
There you
Heaven
go.
Planes.
Huh.
Any law plane, they have connections.
Oh, they're lawful stingy.
Yes, they are. They're lawful stingy. You have any more questions you want information about?
I think that's all we could do right now. I mean, do you guys want to wait till we have our full party to face the dragon? Just in case, I mean, if you ask any underwater shit, I feel like Ragnar might have a better view on that. We're sailing stuff.
DM says you will not fight the dragon today.
I'm just not sure what we want to do. We could go.
Yeah.
We could go like, scout out the initial area, I guess. Well, I guess that's what we'll do. Time for a scouting mission.
Alrighty. You going to the main island?
Best we can.
Cool. Alright. So, like I said, it's open once a day, and at 6 a.m. they open. So, spend a rest of the day here. Spend the night, things like that. Everyone roll me a 1d7. If you've got the same number, pick who re-rolls. Excellent. Start with Jesper. As you're hanging out at the tavern for the night, you hear a few words of advice and tips and tricks from the adventure.
All right.
Jesper, you would learn that if you stand on the southwest beach of Pentecost, you can see the east coast of the Golden Sands continent.
Okay. Okay. So this is a circular world. Got it.
But they say don't try to swim in the water because there's sea.
So this is basically like a tropical version of Alaska.
Think more, yeah, tropical Alaska. That works.
Because you can see the Russia from the tip, like the other side from the tip of that one part in Alaska.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here, you would learn there's an old burgly war master. He's like, I better keep a lookout for any monster dens. That's where the real treasure's at.
Start heading out. Buy some dinner. Way.
Says monster. If any adventurers fall, well, where do you think their treasure's going to end up at?
True. Although wouldn't a lot of it get digested?
He magic items don't get digested, even if it has sort of a dragon spell. You may have to dig through some poop, but you'll make it through. And then Torbane rolled a 6. He would tell you Mount White, highest place in the world. To this day, nobody has ever reached the top, at least that we know of. Legend. Make it to the top. All you have to do is jump. Space. 4 times a year, you can see something shiny at the top. Glint of metal. It's both at dusk and dawn of the longest and shortest days of the year.
Okay, so the solstice.
People say it's a treasure hoard of the gods. Or it could be the poop of a dragon. It's super shiny. No one knows. It could be anything. There's only one man who almost reached the top and said he saw what it was. Says it was a sword. But no one believes him. Why would there be a sword up there?
Well, if the gods put it there, why wouldn't there be?
Why would a god put a sword on top of a mountain? Makes no sense.
To
I
test-
still think it's treasure.
Is a sword not treasure?
No. Unless it's a +1 magical longsword. That's the real treasure.
Well, maybe that's what it is. It's a +1 magical longsword.
Now you're still putting an inflection on it.
Dude,
I still think it's.
I cannot be as dry as Ernie. It's impossible.
I still think it's a mountain of gold and jewels. But yeah, those are 3 rumors. And then I'll have Mr. Ragnar roll. When is the next solstice? It's in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
it would be the the winter solstice. As I said, at dusk and dawn, when the sun hits it just right, see a glint of metal at the top,
Oh, okay.
or glint of something shiny at the top, not necessarily metal.
Hmm.
It'll be a mirror for all we know. Or a shiny turd. The DM likes the shiny turd analogy
Why?
because it's funny. If like one of you actually climb the top and it's just a pile of shiny poop.
But what if the shiny
It's
poop?
just a pile of shit.
Yeah,
What if the shiny poop is magic poop?
I mean, shiny poop is a thing.
I mean, do you ever watch the Mythbusters? They found out.
Nope.
Yeah, they actually they were testing idioms, and it's like you can't polish poop as an idiom. They tested it. You can make poop shiny.
Oh, cool. Good to know.
Also, bowls avoid things in china shops. They avoid the cutlery.
Also good to know.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you spend the night. You wake up early in the morning. You stand in a giant line with a whole bunch of people. Everyone who wants to go to the island. Probably like 20, 30. The bridge extends out very far across the deep hole, and you start, walking across. Some people are, oh, you got your cart. Some people are flying just above it. Other people are running really fast, things like that. And then very soon you see people crossing in the other direction, passing you. Um, Dozens of people who are injured. A lot of people with carts full of like monster parts, cages full of monsters, um, things of that nature.
Hmm.
And eventually you make it to the other side, and then shortly after the bridge. The other side is full of people, more people than that came over. It's a small little safe grounds essentially. A lot of people, a lot of medical tents, but there's signs with prices outside of those tents. People selling things, people buying things, but it's all seen. There's like a haze of depression in the air on this side though.
Why think everyone looks so gloomy?
Oh, you smell the scent of blood in the air. It might be not far away. You see a path leading to the graveyard.
Oh, are we near like a memorial service right now?
No, it's people who die here get buried there.
Oh, okay.
This is people who don't make it and don't get the medical treatments they need from any accident that's wild. Yeah. Maybe like a very small halfling. He'll come up to you all, and be like, welcome to hell.
I mean, there's only one layer here.
Oh, that's what people think. People think it's only 7, but this is actually the secret. You won't find happiness here. Only torments, riches, and, well, more depression. There's what, 3 of you? I give y'all a week.
Okay.
Why?
What'd you say?
Give a fourth on the.
Oh, a
slot.
4th. Okay, well, I give you 7 days.
Alright. You being rude aside, is there anything else we need to know about this place?
Mind your P's and Q's. No one really likes other people fighting. We have enough monsters to fight out there. But, if you happen to slide a dagger into someone's spinal cord or a poison in someone's drink and don't get caught, who are we to judge?
Alright then. So, sounds like we should watch ourselves around here.
Absolutely.
Alright, thank you for the tip, Mr.
I'm not giving you my name. What do you think I am, an idiot?
Do you want me to answer that honestly?
No.
Thought so.
If I want an honest answer, I will talk to my mother.
No comment on that one.
Good. You're already learning. Don't die. At least for another 7 days. And he walks off.
You think there's a betting pool around here?
See, now that you mention that, there is a giant betting pool of people who enter and exit, and the likelihood of them living and dying.
Oh god, they actually have the dead pool.
They absolutely do have a Deadpool.
Are
There's a sign.
our
up
names
there
already
that
on the
says-
list?
Nope, there's a sign that says the rules. You can't put yourself on the board. You can't place bets on yourself. Only 2 rules.
Hmm.
You see the halfling over there putting your names on.
How did he find out our names?
Ooh, that's a good question. You see
Alright.
Torbane, you see Jesper, and then Kier, what's your fake name again? I forget. Like Marcus or something like that.
Godrin?
Godrin, yeah, you see Godrin.
That's the one he puts on there?
Yep.
Interesting, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna assume you know where the hell he got these names from, considering yours is the odd one out.
Wait, and he sees me as Godrin.
Yep, he puts Godrin. You got Bane, Godrin, and Jesper.
Can I insight check this guy?
Absolutely, you can.
Like, what's the vibe he gives?
Give me an insight check. I'll give you a vibe check.
17.
Sketchy as fuck. And as he's writing it, except a little bit thieves can't, because he knows you're watching you. And it just says your first trial starts now.
With my perception, do I notice Kier looking worried or figuring it out at all? Because I have 14 passive.
That is up to Kier to let do.
That's how well.
Maybe a wisdom.
Probably
Yeah, okay there, buddy.
nothing.
Okay, I agree with that, but you're gonna tell me what the hell's going on later. Okay, so we're going to scout out. We're going to scout out. Nah, cap. Prick.
I just realized that's
uh,
for Dave.
Yeah, pit tracks. Pit tricks.
Mhm.
Okay, pit tricks.
There,
Is,
I'll-
let's-
Change it for you.
No, I got it. Pit tricks. I just gotta remember. Pit tricks. Pit tricks. Yeah. Well, dragons too. Dragons are eternal kids.
Like how a word is not mentioned.
The best for it.
Why couldn't we stay at Fort Dave?
Because that's not where you're allowed to stay. I was waiting for someone to mention that. I was thinking of names. I got Alfie, I got Brock, I got Cronux, and I was thinking of a D. I'm like, fuck it, just.
It just reminds me of fucking Dave, the weed plant from Parks game.
Oh my god, yes, I forgot about
Which
that.
I want to know. So you know how I had like the theme with my my awakened trees in that game?
Yep.
How it was all like Christian, it would like all ended with like the chin.
Yep.
Then I was like naming a bunch of them, like because I just name them like in mass when I'd awaken a bunch, and I was like, then I just randomly threw Dave in there for shits and giggles, and like Parker was like, okay, but it's gotta be a weed plant,
Oh my god.
and I clarified, you mean like cannabis? And he's like, yeah, like the actual like plant, like not like some fancy equivalent, just fucking weed.
And who was that guy? Man, who was the merchant dude? Assassin Guild Order? Fuck. The player. The one that his power was money.
Cobalt?
Cobalt, yes. Him and Dave like had like a weed session.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Oh my
Gosh.
god.
You guys
Oh
are.
man, that's like pain.
Me and Park had a deal. I RP could RP as Dave. He RP'd as the trains.
That's a fair trade. I missed that campaign. It was fun.
It was great.
Oh That was your first one,
different.
wasn't it?
My first
That was,
full campaign. Yeah, I've done
yeah,
3 sessions like of one campaign before that.
yeah. And look at you now.
Hmm.
Look how far you come. A tear in
Fully
my
down
eye.
the rabbit hole.
Fully what?
Down the rabbit
Fully
hole.
down the rabbit hole.
Oh, down the rabbit hole, and like there's like 2 rabbit holes you went down so far. Right.
So, we're there.
You're gonna start heading to the dragon right now.
Well, we're gonna look. I don't know. Aren't we scouting it out?
Okay.
We're just scouting. We're just scouting out. I guess we're more exploring and getting a feel for what this place is like.
All right.
Mhm.
So right off the bat, it's very jungly. But it's like a mountainous jungle. They're told the nights are cold and the days are hot. So someone roll me real quick a 1d100. I don't care who.
Oh shit. I'll get it.
1. All right. So it's a pretty murky day. Not cloudy, but it's sparsely cloudy. Pretty murky, but it's, it's daytime. There's sunlight. Yeah. You all, Torb, are you gonna be bringing your cart out for this scouting mission?
Because you never know what we might find.
Outstanding, perfect. So you're loaded up in the carts. You got the 2 oxen pulling it forward, and you go through the jungle and you get about 10 minutes away, and you can no longer hear the hustle and bustle of the little temporary camp. Oh, someone died. Bane died.
Also, I'll give us
Bane's
pass
back.
for that trace.
Good, smart, very smart choice. Smart indeed.
Rasul is scouting ahead because he can fly.
All right, give me a perception check for Mr. Rasul.
Come on, buddy. Do something good for me. Yeah, just a second, it's loading. I do like Roll20 loading thing where they load the D20.
You have the dice thing turned on.
Yeah, well, not to roll dice, but it's on your it's on your sheet when you load now.
Oh, 13. All right, perfect. All right, so you scout out for a while. Are you guys like heading straight for the dragon, or are you guys doing like broad, like twists and turns?
I
to,
feel like we
scout out
take the
area?
safest route we could find.
The scenic route.
We'd probably take the easiest, but not the fastest route.
So like a just general curiosity path of like
Like,
nothing too dangerous like cliffs, but not
Yeah.
the trodden path.
like we don't need to head there directly, so we're kind of just taking it chilly.
Are you guys heading to any landmarks in Pacific, or just how far away? How many days of travel are you guys? Just like the one day, or
Well,
are you guys
okay,
doing
it's
like
4 if it's a blitz, right?
what'd you say?
If we were blitzing right there, it's 4 days, right?
To where?
The dragon?
dragon?
Yeah.
It's if you went at a fast pace,
Yeah.
without the cart, it would take you 4 days.
I'm gonna say we take about with what about with the cart fast pace?
With the cart fast pace, 6 days.
I'm gonna say we probably take about 8 days, like in terms of pacing. Sound good to everybody?
Well, hold on. How far is it from here to Mount White?
Mount White, and excluding any encounters, it will take you with the cart going at a steady pace. Without any encounters, if you went a straight line there, traveling across the land, probably 2 weeks.
All right. Listen, guys. I don't know what you guys heard at this bar, but I was told there's something glinting in metal on top of Mount White. Nobody's been able to get up there. I think that if I can go it, I don't need oxygen to breathe. I think I have a good chance to climb the mountains and get to it. Retrieve it, but it has to be on the day of the solstice, which is in 2 weeks. It's going to take us 2 weeks potentially to even get there if we have no encounters. So I say we leave the cart here and we just beat feet to that area. If we encounter some things, we have our bags of holding to carry it back. Or we can just kind of tuck it away to the side and try and make mental note. We have a ranger. He can probably find it. And we can come back with the cart later and retrieve it.
I mean, I have a bag. We have a bag of hold'ems. That's fine. But okay, but like, why are you so interested in this thing? Also, isn't
Well,
the Mount What? Didn't they wait? Question: would we know that it hasn't been claimed by even a Heaven's 12 member yet?
Yes.
It's like, okay, but I don't think we're on the level to go face that mountain. Not even the Heaven's 12 members can get up that place.
they require to breathe. I don't
I,
require oxygen.
I don't feel like breathing was the only issue they encountered.
Right.
Like,
Not to mention we have our boon
which
by
One.
fall, the one that does feather fall.
I don't even. I don't think I even have that one.
No, I got it.
Yeah.
I can use it once a month. I haven't used it yet, so I could if stuff has bad before I hit the boulders, I just use it.
Okay. I mean, we could do it, but this sounds like a bad idea. Also, DM, now you're having the breathing problem.
Am I having the breathing problem? You said?
Yeah.
Oh, here. That should be better.
Everything we do, it's a bad idea. But we only have 2 weeks, and if it takes 2 weeks to get there, the only chance we have is now. Otherwise, we're going to have to wait 6 months to potentially claim whatever prize. And if we're going to make a name for ourselves in this tournament, wouldn't a legendary item on top of a Mount White that was claimed by us be a nice little target for us? To be better bait, of course.
Kier, you're the vote. You're the tiebreaker here. What's your vote?
Were we expected to start 5? Wait, we have a month to get back.
Yep, so 2 weeks to get there. And on the way back, we stop here. By that time, hopefully, Ragnar will have his ship and meet us.
Uh,
And just think about it. Would Kier tell us about the monster dens?
Yeah.
Just think, if Mount White, if nobody can really get to the top, just think of the dens that we might encounter on the way.
So, does it seem like something like people have died trying to
definitely.
get a bit of shit on it?
Look, I'm against it. Tor's for it. You're the tiebreaker.
I see no harm in trying.
Okay, can we make one condition? If we get to the point where we're about to get fucking murdered, we leave. That includes you, Torb, even if you don't need to breathe.
I'm not a man of death.
Not what I. Let's just get going.
Alrighty. You all set your eyes toward the mountain, which even from this far away you can see, peeking through the clouds. So you all start heading out, and DM on head. Do y'all want to wait on Ragnar to go with you on this?
I would rather,
'Cause-
yes.
Yeah.
Because like
It
we
seems
can
like this-
stop
This it seems like this
here-ish.
gets kind of important.
Because like I don't mind like doing things without people in session. That's fine. It's just like this is not something you're going to be able to do in the rest of the session time, even if we do this full 2 hours. And I need to prepare a little bit better because I didn't expect you guys to be like, oh, we're going to the Dragon today, or we're going to Mount White today.
Well,
Like,
I didn't know what else we could do.
yeah.
But
figured
I
it'd be-
think we milked everything we could do without the print, with the prince.
So-
Without everything we could do without Ragnar.
Yeah.
Like I literally
Uh,
don't I know what else we could have done reasonable in the same time frame.
Like you guys are ready to head out. So like if you guys next week when we do this session, you guys want to do that, absolutely we can do it. I just need to get a couple maps and some tokens and stuff.
Wait. Also, I just
Yeah,
thought of
scouting I'm fine with, but like actually going out toward the mountain, that's why I'm like, eh. What were you saying, Reese?
I just thought of a loophole for the Underdark passage underneath the city.
I feel like that would be covered under the "you can't go away from me" once he would get outside of Esterbel's underground.
Well, I believe when they were they considered.
I am more curious about that fucking halfling that knows our names right now. Actually, that's something we can RP real quick. Kier, now they're out of town. What the fuck is Corwin, or what his name was called? Godric.
That's the name. I was in. Guy who's been kidnapping body.
So, you think this kid
Uh,
is related to
guy
the...
who the guy who absolutely has that one guy we met at the Sears Power wife.
Oh! Oh, wait, what? Has his wife. How did that happen? Remember, I didn't know it was in the box.
Yeah. We likely delivered her to him actually.
Wait, what?
Do not remember our mission to East Gold or to West Goldak.
You're talking... Wait, you remember when we picked up that package?
Yes, that was a person like.
What? This is not what I need on my conscience. Wait, were we complicit in a kidnapping?
No, I believe the kidnapping was a delivery.
Human trafficking.
That's more apt, yeah.
Worse. Oh, okay. Now, from now on, if we get told not to look at a box, we're looking in boxes. I don't care. That's gonna be in our official policy whenever we negotiate again.
However, either that person related to him or my god.
Mask?
Conflict.
You don't know who has got it.
Oh yeah, out of character. I know.
Oh no, because I mean.
No, because
there's,
remember we knocked off Lilith's thing. Remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Got it.
You think Mask might be testing you? Well,
Albeit, I will, however, and then I'm just gonna.
I take out that booze I made for Torben, and I consider taking some. I take it like a sip before I stop to make sure I don't die.
We got con save.
I feel like I would know my own brew decently.
It doesn't matter. You took a sip. If you knew you brew, you wouldn't take a sip.
12.
Yeah, you're. He's now drunk.
Oh, okay. I knew that. I'm sorry, guys. I just... Ugh.
Not just wasted, not like turned up. Just
Well, I'm slurring my words. I figure like wasted Jesper is just blackout. Doesn't even know what's going on. I forget how powerful I made that. Okay, well, that on my conscience. Let's go to this mountain.
end the session there and have Ragnar join us next week. If that's all you guys are going to be doing.
Wait
So,
for
Yeah.
combat.
Yeah, I feel like we should definitely have our full team.
We need that Eldritch Blast turret.
Pergassi does that.
That's all he is.
He's a king with a Triton. Uses Eldritch Blast. Pew 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 pew.
I know, it's not like if it was like Genie Warlock, it'd make more sense. It just feels like
Parker really likes going Hexblade just to Eldritch Blast.
I mean, it feels so.
I mean,
to me, it feels
it's
so
a good
weird.
combo.
And it's a good combo, but Eldritch Blast feels like something you should fall back on, considering how powerful your melee is as a Hexblade.
Melee is stronger, but he's like Eldritch Blast. Pew. I'm not gonna get hit. Pew.
I'm not gonna
That's
get hit. That's not your job.
Which I
Your
wanna
job is
know, it did not save him during the Hydra thing.
It did not. The Hydra went after everyone. Everyone got hit by the Hydra. It was a great session. Oh man.
I still can't believe my arrows did so much damage, and I can't hit every acid arrow.
Hey, I told you, arrows are a way to go.
I mean, dude, can you imagine if I had my Crimson Clad ability back then?
Bro, that Hydra, he had a good AC and a good con save. It's just
I,
good rolls in your end to bad rolls on my end.
I still cannot believe he failed that con save for that enlarge / reduce I put on him.
Odd.
Oh, should I tell them I fuck up with the merchant?
You can if you want to.
So I wasn't thinking about it. Like, and I was just kind of like, we were doing my downtime though, and I was making deals with the merchant. I made a few. One of them, I need like 100 more gold, and I definitely should have checked the price on it before I mentioned it. But I offered the necklace of fireballs that I stole off a corpse during my downtime.
You had a necklace.
Instead of 100 gold that I had, I just didn't want to spend.
You had a necklace of fireballs.
Huh.
And you made it up for 100. Okay.
34,000 gold.
Then I needed like pretty much the exact same amount for.
Why didn't you just ask me for money? I'm loaded.
Orb's actually richer, fun fact.
I know, but I'm not but I'm the one who might have actually given him money.
Yeah, sadly, the watch does not pay well. More like volunteer work.
Okay, well, I will. Oh, sorry. Retail fucking sucks sometimes.
However,
I'm gonna like stop the recording
Okay,
here.
what did you get out of that deal?
I think that one was for shape change.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I'm gonna stop the recording there and get ready for next week.
Yep.
But what the title is?